That's my best friend Darren.
That is my best friend Bobby.
And this is the Hola Bud podcast.
Sponsored by
the Dream Green Cannabis Club. We are back on Darren's couch after a couple of episodes away.
It feels so good to be back, but it also felt so good to be away.
Yeah, it was very fun checking out Wes's building for the Dream Green Cannabis Club.
I think so much promise and hope and potential there that's going to bring all of us buds even closer together than we've ever been. Mm-hmm. It's going to bring him closer to his dream that he's had his whole life.
Yeah.
And that's what we're all about, getting everyone to where they need to be and want to be in life. So if there's anything that we can do, you let us know. We'll rep you guys too.
Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to go back there again and hang out with Wes some more. Chit-chat about his progress, see where he's at. But then also the last episode, we're at the Nordic Tap House.
We were for the Party Alone show. And let me tell you, that guy puts it on. And he is an amazing act to see. Mm-hmm. Super nice person. If you ever get the opportunity to meet the guy, he loves all of you very much, and just what a fun show. The energy was just, the whole night was just out of this world.
Absolutely. The DJ before was playing great music. Everybody was dancing and having fun.
The opening act was great too.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Carly
phenomenal.
Hansen.
Yeah,
what's her name?
Yeah, she was good.
She was great. And Brian Larson, of course, doing the painting. And yeah, it was so much fun. I can't wait till we do another event like that ourselves with the podcast. And I can't wait till Nordic has another event like that. So That's very cool. If you haven't seen that episode yet, make sure you go check that out. It's a lot of fun.
It was certainly a lot of fun. It was kind of a different way of doing the podcast, where we just would interview people, and it turned out great. And they were super happy to be on the show and really behind what we were doing. So that was super cool.
Dude, you did a phenomenal job at those interviews, I got to say. I mean, for not having experience doing interviews like that, you did a great job.
I appreciate that so much.
That was fun. Oh, so one thing, that one girl that we interviewed from Sioux Falls, was her name Katie?
Kay, I think, or Katie, one of the two.
So I believe she commented on one of our videos.
Oh, that was Jackson's mom.
That about singing at her when she met her husband.
No.
Singing karaoke. Yeah. So
no, I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's a comment.
Let me listen.
They said that when the first time they met their husband, they sang karaoke together. They sang "Don't Stop Believin'." Remember, because on a previous episode we said if you have karaoke stories,
yes,
let us know.
Share with us.
Yep. So the first time they met, they sang "Don't Stop Believin'," and they're now married. Do you have your phone?
I do.
You should pull it up and see the name so we can say the name. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I think that's the girl we interviewed at the Party Alone concert. Yeah, so while he's pulling that up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Darren was doing right before here and our daily drink sponsors. So I'm sipping a little Apple Crown, again, from roommate Casey. He hooked me up with that. And then we're also drinking pure water from the 7-Eleven, because right before this, Darren had to go to the ER. He's a little dehydrated. So he was feeling down, and we're trying to pick him back up with big, tall waters.
And Sunkist, you missed your opportunity, so let's go pure water. You are now given that opportunity to pick us up as a sponsor as well.
Sunkist did not send the check.
No. So which episode was it on that they talked about?
So tell about your day.
So my day was like this. I go to work and I'm feeling kind of off, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus, this is a miserable day. And I'm end up selling a couple of devices to a guy, which is good because that's why we're there. That's why we have the fun, and that's why we show up, is to sell to people. And also, then I just started feeling horrible. And I ate lunch. I figured maybe that might help me out. Didn't really help me out. I talked to my boss, Mad Dog, and I was like, look, I ain't feeling right. I need to go to the hospital. XYZ is wrong with me. And it's been like this for a while. And I'm not one to usually go to the doctor for anything. But especially since last time I went to the doctor, I thought I had a kidney stone, and it turned out I had cancer. So that's not my favorite place to go anymore. And it was exactly that hospital. So.
Oh, shit. Sometimes it's good, though.
It is. It turned out to be good. So I go in, and they're just like, your kidneys are putting out too much creatinine. And I'm like, I haven't been urinating.
Is that how they said it? Creatinine?
Yeah.
I always thought it was creatine.
So did I, but maybe when it's internal, it's creatinine, and when it's
oh, I don't know.
I don't know. If you're a doctor,
sorry to cut you off, but that caught my ear.
I don't. But anyways, then they set me up with this hydration bag. What do they call IV?
Yeah.
Saline, or not saline, but whatever they put in me, and was talking about drink more water. And that's what we're going to do. And also that my sugars might be a little lower than I'm expecting them to be, because after I got in, I had eaten about an hour and a half before. And after I got in, they were only at 70. So that might be what's messing with my vision to where I see flashes and stuff.
Dang.
So we'll get that on check. Got the doctor appointment coming up, and we'll get everything back in check. We'll be all right. 100% will be good.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. So I found the comment.
Okay.
And I could have just put it on the screen in the first place. But, I know your code.
Oh, it's tooth again.
I know what your code is. Don't say it on camera.
I guess.
Otherwise, there's no point in having the code.
Yeah,
you see it?
That's her. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her name, I will put it on the screen, but I want to say it out loud. It's KCW Katie Wingett. I hope I said that right. Yeah, we met her in the previous episode. Darren interviewed her.
Super awesome. And now we're friends on Snapchat, and kind of met her husband real quick through Snapchat.
Nice.
It was super cool. And work does stuff out in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So anytime they do a work event and I go, I'm just going to let them know. We'll hook up for dinner, have them to the hotel, swim or whatever we do. It's going to be sweet.
That's very cool. Shout out to Katie.
Hell yeah.
Another comment. Jason, who goes by Lil Flip something numbers on there, right? Jason said that you did graffiti on his desk. That was another comment from a previous...
Oh, that's who that was?
Yeah, I believe that was Jason. He said he did a graffiti on his desk. He never responded to it and told us what that graffiti was.
It was probably pretty sweet, whatever it was, because I'm really artistic. Artistic.
Jason's going to be on a future podcast, so we could probably ask him in person.
Oh, that would be great.
On the podcast.
What a fun person he is, too.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of future podcasts, last night, you already know this, but some of them don't. I ordered a brand new Rodecaster Pro 2 with 4 microphones, 4 headphones. It's a great mixing board for those of you who don't know what that is.
So excited. I didn't even know what it was, but I just loved it.
Right. New podcast equipment, so we're going to be able to have guests on. We're going to be able to take phone calls on the podcast.
Yes, that's going to be sick.
All kinds of cool stuff.
That would be super
so fun stuff happening in the future.
Will that allow us to do the first time ever hearing a song reaction? Remember how I was bringing that up in the first time?
So if we did just a song, yes, but I don't know. Are people going to want to? And I don't know.
It might be their first time hearing it too.
Maybe somehow we could make it work or I will figure something out. You know me.
He will figure it out. I assure you of that, because he won't stop until he does. So he's like Wes with that.
Right.
What a great interview Wes was.
Fantastic. I know he was a little bit nervous his first time doing anything like that, but I think he did a great job. And I think now that he's done this first one, next time he'll be much more comfortable.
So easy for him from here on out now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he got the response that he was hoping he would get. He was really nervous that he wouldn't get positive praise, but you and I were both like, bro, you did perfect.
Yeah.
And he's getting it, and he needs to see it from people other than the people doing it, because obviously we're going to tell him.
Right.
Just like Dad's going to say the stupid shit, but then when cool uncle says it, then it means something cool.
Yeah, he's been telling us all about like how people are reaching out to him and telling him how they watched it, and he's super excited about it. That's fun. Yeah. That is very fun. I like that's really one of the biggest things I want to try to use this for, is to help other people like that. Show them, showcase them what they're doing, and try to help them as much as possible. That's definitely a big
for
part
sure.
of this.
Use it not as a stepping stone, but sort of like that, as getting you into,
right.
And if this is where you start to get your comfort, cool.
Right.
We had you first.
Yeah.
Well,
just like Wes was saying, he was like, dude, this like helps just to further legitimize what I'm doing just a little bit more, and vice versa. Him being on the podcast helps legitimize us a little bit more. So, helping people, helping us.
That's exactly what we've been talking about since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. It's not just a cool slogan or something nice like, oh, look at those boys, they're nice. It's something that we legitimately mean.
Yeah.
We want to help everybody.
And anybody who knows me in real life or has been following me on social media knows that about me. They know that I'm always supporting local businesses and trying to help local artists and shit. I've been doing that for decades.
Right.
So
you have.
It's nothing.
In fact,
new.
one of your famous lines at Verizon was that if they didn't buy from the local business, when they needed us, we wouldn't be there.
Oh, yeah, because people would come in, man, and I'd sell them the phone, and then I'd try to sell them accessories, and they'd start talking about, I can buy it on Amazon for so much cheaper, blah, 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 and I would just deadpan them in the face like, yeah, but you can get it at on Amazon for cheaper, but at what cost? The cost of the local businesses.
Oh, he would give it to them.
When you need help, when your phone is broken, when you're having issues and you want to come in here and have real people help you, if you're not supporting the local businesses, how can we be there?
Dude, you are passionate about that now still.
Dude, I am. It's real. And the problem is, though.
So I took that and I spun it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, because now we do these things that are called benefit sheets. So we draw up all these plans that you're on and which way to save you money, get you the most for your money.
Right.
And then when I'm selling stuff, they'll be like, yeah, I can get it cheaper on Amazon. And I'll be like, stop right now. What did Jeff Bezos just do for you? Did he save you money? Did he just spend 20 minutes saving you money?
Right.
Or did he take your money and not give you anything in return?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he did take your money.
Nice.
And bro, that works so often.
It's good, and it's the truth. But the problem is I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because that Rodecaster I was just talking about, I ordered that through Amazon.
I knew where that picture was from.
I did not go to Guitar Center and buy that,
But it's okay. They didn't have that exact one, maybe.
Well, they do.
Oh.
They probably don't have that bundle at that price, but
yeah.
It's a problem. It's a double-edged sword because Amazon is convenient and usually has the best prices, so it's hard, but
it is, but in the aspect of when we put our time into something to save them, to show them why they should at least have the decency to spend the extra $10.
Right. Yeah. In the phone store, that's very different.
Yeah.
Because I bought that Rodecaster through Amazon, but it's not like I'm now going to go to Guitar Center and be like, hey, teach me how to use this Rodecaster. Set this thing up for me.
Right.
I'm going to come yell at you about this Rodecaster that I didn't even buy at this store. Yeah.
So
that's very different.
Buy from the stores. Don't buy online. Don't buy from Amazon. I need employment, and so do the people I work with.
Yeah, Amazon scares me. It's like I always think of the movie WALL-E. Remember WALL-E with the little robot?
One of my favorite movies.
Those people in this movie, they ended up, basically giving up everything to this one corporation that ran everything, right? And then they sat in their chairs and they just watched their TV screens, and then they would push the button and everything would get delivered right to them. Everything with a little robot, right? Those chairs literally exist in real life with the screens on the front now. And Amazon is using robots just like that to deliver things right to people wherever they're at.
That's insane.
Right? Like, that is Amazon. That company in the movie WALL-E.
Yeah.
And that's scary as shit. I don't
That
want.
was years ago, dude.
That was an old ass movie. But they talked about that type of future, and long before WALL-E, people talked about that type of future. We can't let one entity have too much power.
Yeah, that's I hate to go back to the phone world, but back in the day, that's what they did when Sprint was actually going to buy T-Mobile. Mm-hmm. Was back when I worked there in the early 2000s when I worked at Sprint, it was a done deal. It was Sprint Mobile was what they were going to be. And it was yellow and pink. It was sweet. It was awesome. I was like, hell yeah, this is great. Yeah. And then the FCC said, nah, you guys will be too big. You can't do that.
Yeah, because there used to be one company. It was Bell, the Bell company.
Yes.
Right? And then they had to split those 4 companies up, or that company into 4 companies, right? So that they didn't have a monopoly. And those companies ultimately, over time, became what we know as T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, and Verizon.
Yeah.
Right? And you're right. The federal government did block that merger of those 2 companies back then. But then what happened is when AT&T bought DirecTV, the government wanted to block that because they said that they would get too big.
Yeah.
Right? Too big of a company.
Yeah.
And AT&T's argument was that they're not just competing with Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint anymore. They're now competing with Apple. They're competing with Yahoo and Google and like all those other streaming companies, right? Now. Because now they're in the TV game. They're going to be doing that. So now they're opening up that whole arena because those other companies do media and they do phones and they do phone service, right? So that opened up the door then for Sprint and T-Mobile later to say, okay, yeah, because we're no longer just competing against the other phone companies. We can now get bigger, right?
Okay.
It was,
man.
I was working at AT&T.
I was so excited for that when it was going to happen. I just like the color, yellow and pink. I thought that was really cool. And Sprint Mobile, it was capital S and then lowercase PRIN and then capital T and then mobile. I was like, dude, this is the sweetest thing ever. And this is why I'm not in that end of the business because it went reverse.
Right.
No reverse.
Right. So back to that not letting one entity get too big thing. It's like it's the game of Monopoly. A lot of people would say like Monopoly has a bad it teaches you bad things because it teaches you to take over everything.
To be greedy.
But what I think the point of the game Monopoly is to teach you is that you cannot let one entity get too big and control everything.
Because then it's game over.
Because then they will just take over everything.
Don't ever play Monopoly with Kylie's husband, Jordan.
He's good at it?
Oh, dude, good?
Dude, he's so good at it.
And
he's got Jax in the background
he's
vouching
cooking
for him.
and vouching for Jordan at the same time.
He's cooking spaghetti. I hope it's not messing with our sound, Jax. Or it better be damn good spaghetti. Be worth it. Now I want to play Monopoly with Jordan and see what I can do.
Yeah, bro.
I'm pretty good at that.
We can bring the equipment and we can get little clips of it.
we'll make a Monopoly pod.
Dude, so not too long ago, not to put him over or anything, but he had like $4 on one of the go around the boards.
Yeah.
And he ended up winning the whole game. He was down to his last $4.
He was down to $4 and then he came
ended
back.
Up winning.
Holy shit.
Bro, that's a thug right there. Monopoly thug. Thugopoly.
But is there a lot of strategy, you think, to Monopoly?
If you get players that are willing to make deals.
That's what it's all about. Deals.
Yes. If you get the players that are like, I'm by the book. Well, sorry about it. Then you're out,
Right. There has to be wheeling and dealing.
Yeah. If you get the players that make the deals and you make it so enticing to them, but the undertones of your deal that you just set.
Right.
It's, for sure.
You know what I like more than Monopoly?
No.
Risk.
Ooh.
Fucking love risk.
Bro, you're taking over the world.
Uh-huh.
World Domination.
Bro, I've played Risk games that lasted days.
Pinky the Brain. World Domination. Yeah, Risk is not a joke, man. That's a serious...
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's better now that it's on a phone because games go much quicker.
Yeah.
Right? But back when I was a kid, playing it on an actual board with actual pieces, rolling dice, those shits could last days sometimes and end in fights.
You might not
real
have a
fights
friend anymore.
Yeah, real war. Right.
Board war turns to real war. Risk. Yeah, that was a crazy game. You know what I liked? I like the simple game. Crossfire. Do you remember that one?
What is Crossfire? I don't know what that is.
You had ball bearings, and then you had guns, and you would load your gun up with the ball bearings. Then you had the spinner pieces that you'd have to hit, and they'd go in.
I think I remember that.
Man, I love that game. My mom. Okay, go. Here's another mom story.
I'm gonna find a picture of that. Put it up.
Crossfire was sick, bro.
But yeah, tell me this story.
It's about my mom. You know Judy.
I met Judy. Hi, Judy.
So 1 year for Christmas, I wanted it really bad.
You wanted Crossfire.
Crossfire, really bad.
Do you know how old you were?
I had 8, 9, maybe.
Okay.
And my mom, being a single mom, worked her ass off to give me everything she got me.
Yeah.
And she got it for me.
Got to the Crossfire.
But me being the little dick that I was, knew that the Christmas gifts were in the trunk of the car, and we were at a red light, and this is when the trunk button was in the glove box.
Yeah.
I opened the glove box and hit the trunk button so that I had to go around it and shut the trunk just to make sure I had it. and I saw it in there, and I was so happy. And my mom threatened to return that.
Because you peeked.
All the way up until Christmas, bro.
You little sneaker peeker.
Man. She was not playing when it came to the way she wanted things ran. But she still got it for me, and I love her. And I loved her even after and before then, too. And I still do.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's awesome, Mom.
You think she'd ever want to be on the podcast?
You know, I think she would probably be on the podcast. Her wife would be a fun person to have on the podcast, too.
You think maybe we could have them both on at the same time?
That would be good.
Maybe that'd be fun.
We'd have to wrap it quickly, or else catch them when they come back because they're getting ready to move to Texas.
Oh, they're snowbirders.
For the winter. Yeah, they got some nice ass places down in Texas. Really nice places. Mission, Texas.
I'm planning to go to Texas in October.
When are you leaving?
The week of the 15th is what I plan. I haven't actually taken the time off work yet, and I haven't actually saved the money to go yet. But I do plan on going. My hippie cousin Brandon, his girlfriend MJ, her family lives there, like I think right outside of Dallas, Fort Worth, I want to say. Yeah. And I was hanging out with them after my grandpa's funeral, and they were like, dude, you got to come down there, hang out. It'll be so much fun. And they were like, dude, Prof, actually, Minnesota hip-hop artist Prof.
Get to know him, too.
Which I'm a big fan of, and they're a big fan of. They were like, he's performing that week that we plan on being there. I was like, oh, I want to go. Yeah. I want to be there. So I do plan on being there, hopefully, the week of the 15th. They live in Mission. I don't know how far that away is.
Mission? Oh,
from Dallas, Fort Worth area?
Oh, Texas is so big, man.
Right.
I could just throw out a number. I'd probably be wrong.
Who knows? Yeah.
But
maybe sometime we could just fly down there, even not in October. Maybe we'll wait till real winter and then go down there and hang out with them, do a podcast.
Do a podcast with them down there?
That would be sick.
That would be
fun.
Awesome.
Then it's a business trip.
It is. And if you guys want to donate to it, feel free. Bobby will put the donation link somewhere in here. I got to figure it out where it is.
Oh, there was another comment on a video.
Oh,
that was Jackson's mom about where.
Yeah, you goof. Put the yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that would be super cool, dude.
That's cool.
If you don't go that October time, we're celebrating my birthday that Friday, the 17th.
That is true. If I don't end up going to Texas, I will definitely be with you. at the 152
Singing karaoke.
with our friend Tristan, who was in the last episode, the bouncer from the 152.
Yes, he was.
He makes a fun appearance.
He does a little awkward but fun.
Couple appearances, actually.
He does. Kylie will be there.
Kylie, you know her from the last episode.
It's going to be a bunch of people from work are going to be there.
That would be a good time.
Tanya is coming all the way here.
Tanya
From
White?
6 hours away.
Holy buckets. Shout out Tanya White.
Yeah, we love that. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So, at the risk of sounding greedy, you know what? I do hope you go to Texas because I know how much you want to do that. You were telling me about that on the way to Wes's.
Right.
But I'd be really happy to be a second choice for you.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's like I can go to Texas anytime.
But you can't see Prof in
I can
Texas.
see, well, I'm sure he does play in Texas a lot. Texas is a poppin' place. And
yeah,
Prof
it is.
gets around. But, I mean, yes, that is my number one plan because it was already in place.
I'm gonna manifest that. Please,
And
Bobby, go to Texas.
honestly, I don't really spend much time with my family members. My cousin Brandon, like, me and him haven't really hung out in our lives a whole lot. Like
I think that would benefit you really well.
I think it'd be good.
So if family is, especially when you didn't really have it, and now you're kind of wanting to build it, it's something that you should really take advantage of.
Right?
So
Yeah.
and I hope that you do get that
Yeah.
on October 19th. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Dude, so I haven't seen you since the party concert. What have you been doing?
Working and editing mainly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you do another episode of anything else of your other stuff? Did you get around to
No,
any of that?
I have a state fair video I need to edit.
Okay.
From when I went there, and I have some other things that have been on the back burner, but the podcast has been top priority. I even have been skipping my lottery videos lately because I've been so busy. Just because I've been feeling overwhelmed. When I first started that Party Alone video, I was very overwhelmed by it. It was a lot of footage, a lot of different content. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was on a time limit,
Yeah.
But once I got the base laid out and started seeing how everything was going to go, then I got into a flow state and everything just started kind of falling together. I mean, as of recording this, I still have a couple minor tweaks I got to do to it, but it's mostly done, and I'm happy with it. It's the biggest video project I've ever done.
Oh, thanks.
This guy's
That's
got some
Jackson right
spaghetti.
here. Look at that spaghetti.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Check out the meal. Hello, everybody. Check out this meal.
Well, don't get it so close.
Doesn't it look great?
Thank you, Jackson.
You're welcome.
Do you want to talk on that?
Not really. Hi, Mom, because I know you watch this.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Mom. Kate.
Where's
Camp.
the bread though, so you could have a spaghetti sandwich?
Oh, we do need a spaghetti sandwich with peanut butter on it.
I
though.
like a spaghetti sandwich.
Bro, how? God, we used to say that all the time.
We used to
bro.
say that at work constantly.
Oh man, that does look pretty good, Jax.
I like
And I
a
push it away.
spaghetti sandwich.
Oh man, but you gotta have peanut butter on it. It just throws it just a little bit of the tomato and the peanut butter.
That sounds so fucked up. I would never try that.
You wouldn't even.
I would never even consider trying such a thing.
Okay, hold on. I have bread and peanut butter,
That's disgusting.
Bobby. I've got bread and peanut butter.
Peanut butter and spaghetti.
No, it's the tomato and the peanut butter. It's the sweet and the
My son
salt.
eats peanut butter and egg sandwiches.
Okay, not sure about egg.
That's fucked up too. Both of these things are
It might
so
be good.
messed up.
Have you tried? No, you haven't tried that.
No, I've never tried either of those things. They sound so weird
So
and
what
gross.
if I cut it and then airplaned it?
Maybe another time, but I'm not hungry. I ate Taco John's a little bit ago.
Oh man, tell me you had Olays.
Oh yeah, the potato. How could you go to Taco John's and not eat potato Olays?
That's probably the best thing.
the reason you go to Taco John's.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
If I just wanted tacos, I would have went to a taco restaurant. I would have went dude, that place in Buffalo. I can't say the name. I always forget what the name is, but it starts with a B, I think.
We have a taco place in Buffalo?
Dude, there's a Mexican restaurant in Buffalo that is bomb. Bomb.
Really?
I
Better
will,
than Burritos and Monty?
I haven't been to Burritos Burritos.
So it's so authentic, they just point.
Really?
Yeah. You're like, no. Two of those.
I haven't been there.
Unless you know Spanish.
I
sure
do
then it
like
looks good.
the tacos from the Mexican supermarket, the Supermercado.
Yes, that's good.
That place is bomb. But
Have you been to the one across the street from Mercado? By where Quiznos used to be?
Oh, yeah. Well, I get ice cream from there a lot.
That place has phenomenal food, dude.
They got walking tacos there. I've ate those. That place is bomb.
They got good stuff. And that's hissy.
I love that there's such a huge Mexican population around here because then we do have really great Mexican food.
We do. We get pretty authentic stuff here, which is good because this way usually we wouldn't.
Right.
So
Some people complain about the other places in Monticello though, like Pancho Villa and what was the other place?
Rancho Grande?
Rancho Grande. Yeah.
As being too commercialized or what?
I don't know. They say they don't like the food or something. I hear that a lot, that people don't like those places.
Interesting.
Maybe they're just haters.
They
I'm not
could
sure.
be.
Yeah.
There's hissy.
Haters. Let us know what your favorite Mexican place around here is.
Or from where you're from, because I know we got people watching it from not close to here. And, if we're ever out on location, we'll give it a
We'll
shot.
hit up a Mexican joint, eat some tacos, drink a margarita.
I will videotape the shit out of me eating some tacos. No. Don't jump on the table, you goof. So, glad you're working. Glad things are going good. You got a game plan for October?
That's my only plan, really, is
That's-
hopefully go to Texas.
Yeah. I hope you do too. You were telling me
I'll make it happen.
you were telling me about your cousin, and that to get that for you actually would mean a lot to me too, because I know what that means to you.
Oh,
So,
thanks,
Of
bud.
course, brother. Of course. So, favorite horror movie? Horror movie or gore movie?
Horror movie or gore? I don't watch a lot of horror movies. I'm not really big into them
Okay.
too much. They have to be well done. Like obviously Saw is a classic franchise. Very well done.
We got Billy the Puppet over there on
Yeah.
his tricycle.
That's true. We do have Billy the Puppet. I haven't been in a video.
Well, he'll come through next time.
The Hills Have Eyes was good.
That's a fucked up movie.
I liked that one. What about you?
I like, for the time being, I loved Freddy Krueger movies, man. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, those were classics. Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
he was so good.
Right.
He gets his star. Robert Englund gets his Freddy Krueger on Halloween on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
He's always been one of my favorites. Freddy Krueger was always so funny when he was killing people. The things he would
That's
say,
true.
the things he would do, it would just
He was humorous.
yeah.
I liked Freddy. I liked Jason. I liked the Halloween movie, Michael Myers.
classics,
Those
the
are
classics.
classics. Obviously loved those. But like most horror films that are just gory, bloody, like I'm not big into that shit
really.
most of the time.
Man, I am huge into Terrifier.
Dude, I haven't seen Terrifier, but people talk about this
Art
movie
the Clown
all the time.
Probably the goriest dude you'll never meet.
That's what I hear. Like the goriest horror film
Yeah.
you could watch.
But you see, the thing is, if you don't fuck with him, he doesn't fuck with you.
Oh, so that's the lesson?
So don't fuck with people. This is what I learned from that
Fuck
movie.
around and find out.
Basically,
That's all
Art
he's
is the
saying.
find out version. Yeah. He's cool until you mess with him, and then he's like, well, you shouldn't have done that.
Right.
Now I'm gonna freeze dry your legs and hit him with a hammer. Shit
Oh.
like that, bro.
That's intense.
That's crazy. And the dude was dressed up as Santa. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's my dude. I like him a lot.
You just reminded me of like old Wu-Tang Clan when Method Man was like, I'm gonna cut your eyelids off and feed you nothing but sleeping pills for 3 days.
Oh, God, Method Man, you're fucked up for even thinking about that.
I'm trying to think of what else he said. He said some fucked up things.
Bro, how would you, how the fuck could you do that?
I can't remember what song that was either.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to find that song.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you.
That'd be funny as hell. Well, probably not funny because that's torturous. I don't find
at the beginning he's like, fuck a hoe, fuck a hoe.
Does anybody know what he's talking about yet?
He says it all weird. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll find it. But he reminded me of that.
So, okay, let's drift off of horror movies.
Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
No.
You haven't seen, dude.
What is it?
You gotta see this
What kind of movie is it?
I don't. It's like. It's. I don't even know how to explain it. This movie is so crazy. It's like multi-dimensional type of thing. Like, dude, you gotta see it. I don't know. I wish you would have.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Is it a newer movie?
I think it's at least a few years old.
Okay.
I seen it a year ago, and the people
online.
who showed it to me, I feel like they saw it years ago, a couple years ago. So, dude, check this out, and then we'll come back to it. We'll talk about that after, because it might blow your mind. It blew my mind.
Okay. If I can stay awake. I have a hard time staying awake.
During
movies.
Cerebral type stuff.
I don't know. What does cerebral mean?
Like mindfuck movies.
Oh.
Like that make you think a lot. Like
maybe I can.
What's that Leonardo DiCaprio movie where they're sleeping in the dreams?
Requiem of the Dream?
No, not no, that's a great movie. That's a classic. Requiem.
I've never
for a
seen
Dream.
that one either.
I watched that movie in treatment. They
Really?
made us watch it.
They made you watch it.
It was very fucked up that they made us. Dude, we were teenagers, bro. I was 14 years old, and there was people that were younger than me, right? And they made us watch Requiem for a Dream.
Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. But no, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie where they travel through people's dreams.
Yeah.
You didn't see that movie?
I
You don't watch movies like that.
Not really.
You
I watch shows.
Slasher movies. Shows?
Yeah.
What kind of shows do you watch?
He called me out.
What are you watching?
I'm watching like 80s cartoons and stuff.
Okay.
90s cartoons.
Were you ashamed of that?
No, I just, that's what I watch. I watch more cartoons than anything else. I guess.
That's cool. That's good, though.
Just to keep my childhood alive. Like, oh,
Right.
shit, man, this was good times in my life. Not
Yeah.
saying that my adult life hasn't been good or getting up to adult life, but the cartoons, man, it was easy.
What were some of your most favorite cartoons when you were a little kid?
I just started watching it again yesterday. Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's on WWE Vault channel now.
Okay.
And they just added it as of September 6th.
That's some sort of subscription service?
Nope.
What?
Well, it's like ours. Subscribe for free. But
Oh.
it's got like all these old school match cards and stuff like that. If you're
That's
a
very
wrestling
cool.
fan or not or whatever, it's got a lot of cool stuff on it.
That would be fun. I like watching old wrestling. I don't really follow any new wrestling, but like old wrestling is very cool. There's this kid I work with, Grayson. He's like 22 years old. I just showed him the video of when Jake the Snake Roberts has that cobra bite Macho Man.
And it really bites him?
Dude, he never saw it before, and he was like, oh my God, this happened? And I was like, yeah. And I was a little kid, and I watched it on TV live.
Yeah.
Right? I watched
It
this
was
shit
insane.
happen.
That was crazy insane watching that shit. 'Cause Jake couldn't get that snake off of him.
Right. Dude, yeah, it was not supposed to hang on that long. That was crazy. And
No.
Macho Man was terrified of snakes.
And you got that venomized right there, brother. yeah. It's all good. Okay, then, yeah. Just real quick, yeah. And that's, you know?
I really love watching podcasts of wrestlers, old wrestlers
Oh,
like
they're
that.
fun, dude.
Like Jake the Snake on Joe Rogan, or like, dude, any wrestler on any podcast, like those old school wrestlers, they have so
Their
many cool
stories
stories.
are so good.
And they're great at telling them. right? Because wrestlers obviously are telling stories every night. That's their job.
Telling it with their mouth now instead of their body.
Yeah.
It's.
And I would imagine when they're not wrestling, right, in between gigs, when they're at the bar or at the hotels hanging out, that's all they're doing.
Yeah,
is
for
shooting
sure.
the shit, you know?
Or they're getting a story told about, getting one made up because something's going to go down.
Right.
So
just stories. Like, that's cool.
They are good storytellers for sure. If you get a chance, check some of that stuff out. It's cool.
So that was one of your favorite cartoons, was the Hulk Hogan cartoon.
But also, like, the Beetlejuice cartoon.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember Tales from the Crypt cartoon?
Cartoon? No.
Yeah, see?
You're a little older than me.
Oh, come on. Bro. Say a little again.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little older than me.
It's just, that's the kind of stuff,
Okay.
That it was cool. And of course, like the 70s cartoons, I rewatched it when I was a kid, like Pac-Man's and, that might have been 80s, but like Captain Caveman and
I know
Smurfs
Captain Caveman.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
are cool.
I like that old school stuff. I don't know. There's a certain bit of nostalgia there.
Right.
And I'm a very nostalgic person.
Right.
So.
See, I was an 80s baby, 84. And so my biggest shit was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, for sure.
Fun fact about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A lot of people that I tell this to don't know. So in the comic books, originally the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were mutated by the same exact canister of ooze that splashed into Daredevil's eyes and blinded him.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what happened in the comic books. The ooze falls off the truck.
Yeah.
Lands in the street. Part of it splashes into Daredevil's eyes, and then part of it drips into the sewer onto the turtles, right? And that's cool. And then when they turned it into TV shows and movies and stuff, they couldn't afford to cross-brand it like that.
It would be so cool if they did.
That would have been... I learned that...
Not too late.
I want to say I learned that... Maybe on that Netflix show, like your favorite cartoons or the cartoons you grew up on or whatever the hell it's called. Mm-hmm. It might have been that show that I learned that on. I found that very fascinating.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The crossover would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. I always liked crossovers in shows, in TV shows. Like, Steve Urkel was on Full House. One time, and stuff like that. I loved stuff like that.
Urkel, he was the man.
When I was a little kid, I used to do Steve Urkel impressions all the time.
I bet you still got one left in you.
No.
One.
I'm definitely not doing it.
I want every one of you to write one on here, and if we get 12 ones, Bobby will give us a Steve Urkel impersonation.
I was a natural performer, right, my whole life. I used to do impressions and sing and dance and shit all the time. Every time there was a family function or something. If there was a crowd of people that would look at me, I was doing shit.
Yeah.
I was doing something to
someone
make
else
them laugh.
is like that, too, on this couch.
Yeah. That's why we're so good together. We're both just natural performers.
We love it.
Like, apart, we're natural. Together, it's magic.
Woo! Is that Disney? Disney had magic, didn't they? The bunny? No. Bunny ears? Disney rabbit? What the fuck? Mouse ears.
Mouse
Rabbit ears? Mickey Mouse. Disney.
Yeah. Well, they did the M. Wasn't it the M that did like that?
But they were like, I don't know. It's something.
I don't know.
Disney had like where they drew his head with their hands, all the cast from the shows.
Oh, I
and then
get
they
what
would
you're saying.
Put it in underneath them. Yeah, it was cool. I should know that because I had to watch that all the fucking time with my daughter, Kylie.
A lot of Disney movies. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Sword in the Stone.
Oh.
Followed very closely by Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
The cartoon.
I didn't. I mean, those are not things I would have guessed you would have said.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Knowing me for as long as you've known me, what would you guess?
I don't know. I would. I mean, my favorite Disney movie, I think, would be Lion King.
A great movie.
And probably would have guessed you would say something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe, Aladdin. was a great one.
Okay, so those are my
With
all
Robin
in my
Williams
top
in it
5
as
bro.
Genie. Dude, that was such a good
There
one.
was no better Genie. Sorry, Will.
No.
Go slap Chris Rock. Oh wait, you already did. Speaking of that, I was watching the short while I was looking at one of our videos,
Yeah.
and it was Chris Rock talking about getting slapped by Will Smith.
What did he say?
And he's like, I got slapped by Will Smith. You already all know, blah, blah, blah. Will Smith does movie scenes without his shirt on. Look at me. And he's like, Will Smith played Muhammad Ali. Look at me. And I'm like, oh my God. He's so right, though.
Right.
And I was just like, oh, man. It was just Chris Rock, still funny. Still funny, though.
Hilarious.
Oh.
Hilarious. Who do you think are some of your favorite comedians?
Oh, God. I've got to say, I like the Matt Rife.
He's funny.
I saw some of his stuff.
Yeah.
On like shorts and Instagram type reels or whatever they call it.
Uh-huh.
Then I actually watched one of his specials. Like, this guy's pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
Joe Coy.
Joe Coy's very funny.
He's one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. I saw Dr. Ken Jeong one time.
You saw him live?
Do a stand-up at a casino with my mom. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, I thought he was great.
He's super funny.
So,
and I find it fascinating that he was a legitimate doctor
yeah.
and then became a comedian / actor.
Yep.
That
was crazy.
That's you can do anything you want at any time.
Oh, 100%.
This shit's just a video game, right? You choose your own adventure.
Go on your own path.
Dude, today at work, I was having this crazy conversation, and like, you know Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
You've seen Rick and Morty. Remember that episode where they go to the arcade and they play that simulation game, life simulation game, and Morty just lives this lame ass life, right? And becomes this librarian, and he ends up dying from falling off the thing, whatever.
Yep.
And then Rick starts playing, and he's doing shit no one ever thought you could do. They're like, oh, he's fucking got no social security card, right? Like, I was trying to explain to people, I'm like, dude, this life is just like that.
100%.
You choose your own adventure, right?
100%.
And we have chosen to tie ourselves down to these fucking 9 to 5s. We need to make sure that we know we can break out of this.
Yeah.
We can get the fuck out of here and do whatever we want.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. At any time.
Right.
And the only thing that's stopping you is you.
Right.
So, so I went to film writing school after high school.
You did?
I did.
I never knew that.
And I graduated with a B+.
What?
I did. Your boy right here.
Film writing school?
I did.
Like, that was your major, writing films?
It was one class that I took
Okay.
for like 12 weeks.
Okay. So it was like going to bartending
It was
school.
like a bartender, yeah, but
Okay.
but we had a teacher and we had assignments.
Nice.
And we had a final assignment.
Yeah.
And I got a B+, and that's what I ended the year with. And I was told to shop my movie out because if nothing else, they would buy it just to not ever have it anywhere else.
That happens, yeah.
And it was a movie very much about we can be whatever. Ever since you're little, you go to these big decisions in your life. You have door A, door B.
Yeah.
Door A, you know what happens. Door B is what could have been.
Right.
And, of course, the DVD and Blu-ray extra, back when they had Blu-rays and DVDs, would have the alternate endings, but we don't have those anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. It's hard, though, man. It's like two dudes sitting on a couch, holding microphones, blue camping world hat. You know, you have to be so descriptive
Right.
when you're saying so that the person putting it together knows what to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool, and I've always wanted to do that. And I've also thought about making a horror movie.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been thinking about
That would be a lot.
I've been thinking about that. More so that than the other one, just because I like horror genre so much.
Right.
Like I've got my end scene already done
Okay.
I've had a couple of middle scenes and stuff. I just maybe be on. Bless you, man. Maybe be on the lookout for something. Maybe let me know if you'd want to be in the movie. It's not going to have a very large budget, but bless you.
Excuse me. So we should because have you ever done anything actually, you've probably written stuff, but have you ever participated in actually making any sort of horror film thing?
No.
So I would imagine there's a lot of work that goes into making the scenes, right?
Yeah.
And not just the writing. A lot of movies are just about the writing, but actually making it look realistic and shit. So maybe we should try to do little things like that to practice,
right?
On it
and
see if we could make a scene, right? Because my interest isn't necessarily making the horror film, but it's the recording of it in general. It would be good practice for me to figure out lighting and angles and how to shoot things and how to make things look certain ways. So I would find that super interesting. So that
for sure,
that could be very fun.
That would be cool.
I wonder if any of you watching this have any experience in things like that and would like to be involved in this.
Yeah, let us know, because that would be super awesome.
That could be fun.
If we get a kickstart on something, that would be sweet, bro.
Yeah.
I just think it would be really fun. And it's a way to get you guys to be with us and us to be with you.
It would be a fun experience in at least helping us not only to learn how to make videos better, but just having life experiences and saying that we did it.
We did it.
Yeah. Just for the sake of doing it.
For sure. 100%.
I love doing things for the sake of doing it.
Me too.
That's what we're doing right now.
That's why we're doing it.
Sitting here talking to you
that would
for the
be
sake
awesome.
of doing it.
Yeah. Another reason. So.
Well, that was definitely a fun episode. I think that's probably a good spot to wrap it up.
Call
for
it
tonight.
quits for the night.
Let you eat your spaghetti.
Oh, man.
Before it gets too cold.
I don't have no peanut butter bread, though.
That's so fucking gross.
Let us know. Have you or would you ever try the peanut butter bread with spaghetti?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Or if you're willing to do it, do it and then comment and tell us how it was.
Yeah, tell Bobby how good it is so that we can make him do it on one of the shows.
If enough of you say, yeah, I tried it and it was good, maybe you could persuade me.
That would be crazy because it's hard to persuade that dude. So
that's true.
I will drink
especially
more
when
water.
it comes to eating foods that I'm no, I don't want to eat that. I'm a pretty picky eater.
He is.
And once it gets into my mind that I don't want to eat it, you can't really force me.
Oh,
and the more people try to get me to do stuff I don't want to do, the less
the harder you'll push back.
Yeah, then I'm no.
But if you are all honest and maybe take a picture of you with the peanut butter spaghetti sandwich.
No, don't Photoshop it.
No. Maybe there'll be 3 pictures.
You're right
Here, and then he can see. And then you can tell him how good it is. And it doesn't even matter, creamy or crunchy. It's good.
Which way's better?
Probably creamy.
Okay, I can
Probably.
see that. All right.
So thank you all for tuning in. I love you very much, and I will drink more water.
Peace.